Alright, so Chronicles Part 2, I guess. I don't even know what to talk about. I guess I could talk about my day at work today. I got there, it was decently busy. Like I said, I've mentioned before, I work at a car wash. Um it was decently busy. I mean, it was a normal day, right? And then around I took my break at around noonish, 12:30 maybe. And decided I decided to take my break at like 12:30, right? Went to Brahms, got a shake got a shake and some fries. Got back at 1, 30-minute break. Um got back at 1 and they told me to go power wash the exit because it was pretty dirty, right? So I get everything set up, right? Um get the power washer set up, hooked up to the water and everything. Well, the thing won't start. So like I already checked the gas, right? But it looked fine. I mean, I couldn't see it, but that didn't mean it wasn't. Because I don't work with stupid people. They know that when you're done using the pressure washer, you fill it up with gas again. Um, and so I figured that wasn't the problem, but it wouldn't start even after I turned the water off and back on, and turned the thing itself off and back on. Made sure the pump was open. It still wouldn't start, so I decided to check the gas again. I decided to just put gas in it until I could see the gas, right? Um, oh, it has like a filter inside of it that makes it so you can't see very far into the tank. Is what I meant when I said I couldn't see the gas. So I got I got the gasoline, brought it out, couldn't get the gas cap off. What? Like I was trying, I hurt myself getting it, so I had to go get a pair of pliers. I had well, not pliers, channel locks. I had to go get channel locks to get that thing off of there. Put gas in it, and then no, I just got it off when one of my coworkers came out and was like, "Yo, we've been trying to call you on the radio." I was like, "Oh, I didn't hear it because I was outside the exit lane. The blowers were on. It's loud, so I had noise canceling earbuds in because I wasn't expecting anybody to interfere. So I'm like, oh, my bad, I couldn't hear the radio. It also turns out I had the radio on channel 13 instead of channel 12. So the knob got bumped. So even if it was quiet, I wouldn't have been able to hear it. So I went back inside to see cars lined to the street in pay lanes in all three pay lanes. We got a sudden rush because it suddenly got up to like 50 degrees and the snow was melting and everything. Uh, so so everybody and their mother and their dog wanted to come get a wash, and and we were getting swamped. So I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna stay in here, I guess. So we got busy. We got everything taken care of, and then we had a collision in the wash where this old lady, got on. Everything was fine. Like perfect load. She got she got it in the tunnel, got to like the first set of brushes and everything, and somebody loaded on after her. Nothing was going right, and then the first lady that got on, just decides to throw her car in neutral and just roll back and hit the car behind her, like, and then wanted to act, and then they so we had to stop the whole wash cause because I caught it. I was the one who we what we call on command, where I'm watching cars going through the tunnel, ready to stop the wash if stuff like that happens. And like I have the iPad that controls everything. Like if we have a car with like an aftermarket spoiler or something, I get to turn the wraps off or whatever. So I saw that. I saw her reverse lights go on, and I immediately was like, oh, that's not good. But she started I saw her reverse lights go on. I was like, yo, reverse lights. And as my hand was going towards the stop button, she starts rolling back. I was like, hit the stop button, and it was too late now because she hit the car behind her. And so I went out to check it. We stopped it. We went out there to go talk to both of them about it. And they got out. They went the rest of the way through the wash and then went to the vacuum lot so they could file a claim, right? Exchange insurance and whatnot. And the lady's all, "I'm not paying for nothing. Uh, that's a tiny little scratch," which it was a tiny little scratch, but that's a tiny scratch, easy to repair. Like, yeah, what do you know about repairing car paint? What do you know about fixing car paint? You're an old lady driving like, I don't even know what she was driving. It was like a Toyota RAV4 or something. What do you know about fixing car paint? How do you know it's easy to fix? But I'm not paying for nothing, blah 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 blah. And she was also being very disrespectful towards my boss and my coworkers. And then I went out to check on guests, right? Because I wasn't on command anymore. I went out to go check on guests because we're always supposed to have somebody out there checking on people. Um, Always have somebody out there checking on people when it's busy because that's how you sell memberships. That's how you get returning customers. That's how you form a relationship with your guests. You know. Um, but so we had so I went out there, and I didn't realize it was hers. I was like, "Hey, man, did you enjoy your wash?" I didn't realize it was her. I was like, "How you doing? Did you enjoy your wash?" Well, I did until I rolled back and I hit the car behind me. I was like, "Oh, that was you, yeah." Uh, I was like, "Yeah, man, I'm sorry that that happened. Luckily, I caught it in time before the damage was worse." Um, which which kind of was a lie because after I stopped the wash, stopping the wash really just was like a precaution. If what happened was going to happen, whether I stopped the wash or not. Um, but but I was like, luckily I caught it in time before the damage could get, or before it could get worse than that. And but then she was disrespectful to me about it. Um, Talking about some well, why don't you guys have insurance against that? Well, honestly, good question, but I'm not the person to ask. I just work here. I'm not the manager or anything. But then she was griping about it and carrying on. And so I hit her with the, well, I hope you have, I hope, like, I'm sorry that that happened, and I hope your day improves from here, and I hope you have a good rest of your week. Um, and I went to go check on other people, but then, anyway, so we got slightly less busy, and, and I was out there, helping somebody, wash their mats, right? Which, and by helping, I mean I was doing it for him because he was busy cleaning his car, I volunteered to help, get his mats for him. And that's something else. That's something else. So you always be out there checking on guests. Uh, Ask them if they need their mats washed because that is a good way to to get them to come back. Because that young man was nice enough to wash my mats for me. Yeah, so so I was doing that, and then this lady comes up and was like, "Hey, this the vacuum's clogged," and because we offer free vacuums and free uh, mat washers. And well, the we don't offer the mat washers. The mat washers are free to use, I should say. Um, but I don't even know why I needed to specify that. Anyway, so I was washing this dude's mats. This lady, this old like Asian lady, wearing 6 pounds of makeup, comes up and is like, "Hey, the the vacuum's clogged." And I check it. There's a bunch of stuff in the nozzle, so I went and I grabbed a pick to get it out, and it was fine. And she was like, "Thank you, thank you." Yeah, my pleasure. Um, Hope you have a good day. I was like, my pleasure. Enjoy the rest of your day. And I went back to go wash in the mess. And she comes back about 30 seconds later. She said, my towel. Spoiler alert, it wasn't a towel. It was a massive scarf or something like that. But she goes, my towel got sucked up. I'm sorry. I was like, oh yeah, no, that's no problem. I can get that fixed. And so I took the hose off, got the giant pipe cleaner thing. We have this bendy plastic pole thing, like segmented pole that you screw together, and it has a giant pipe cleaner type brush on the end of it. specifically for this. One of those Unger cleaning supplies things. Anyways, so I went to go get that. It goes straight through the hose with no problem. Nothing came out except for the thing itself, or except for the the pipe cleaning tool itself. So I was like, well, that's weird. It must be in the what do you call it? Like the rest of the hose. So you have the bendy part, the flexible part of the hose, and then there's a quick connect part, there's a quick connect, and then that connects to the metal pipe that goes into the vacuum canister itself. And so I was like, well, it must be in there or in the vacuum. So I opened up the back plate on the vacuum canister. Nothing in there except for dirt and crap. So I was like, well, it is definitely here. I bet I know where it is because there's a narrow part where the plastic thing that holds the bendy hose, the flexible hose, connects. So so what I did was I tried to unscrew the quick connect section. It would not come off no matter what I was doing. Like it's supposed to just screw off like because it's threaded. Um, the way the hose is designed is the ridges on it are actually threads. So it was supposed to just come off like that, but it would not move, or it was spinning, but it wasn't like actually going anywhere. So what I had to do was there was like a big clamp, like a sort of like a hose clamp. In fact, it was a hose clamp, just a different kind of hose clamp than what you're used to. But it was a hose clamp that holds the plastic thing onto the metal thing. So I went and I'm up there trying to. Oh, and this happened because I tried to do it the easy way and take the vacuum canister or open the vacuum canister out, take the filter off, and stick the pipe cleaning tool through that end. I tried to do it the easy way, but my boss said that you didn't need to do that. He said just take it off here because that's probably where it's unstuck anyway, and you can get it off by hand or get it out with like by hand. I was like okay, and well no that wouldn't work. So I had to get so I had to go get an impact driver because I mean that's really the only thing you do. That thing's on there tight, so you got to get an impact driver, a Milwaukee. So I had to go get that thing off. Wouldn't come off in front or just by messing with it with my hand. So I had to go get I tried a pair of pliers. It didn't work. So what I had to do was I had to get a massive pipe wrench. All right, I had to get a massive pipe wrench, get that on there, and then use the pair of pliers to tighten it and wrench on it, and it still wouldn't budge. And I was like, this thing hates me. And I said, screw it. I'm doing it the way that I was gonna do it at first, and and took the vacuum canister off. Had to go. I had to go swap out for my 3/4. Not 3/4. 3/8. 3/8 socket for it. I had to dig through stuff because somebody moved it. Um, oh, and the Milwaukee had the bit that was in it is a 3/8 inch drive, and the and not 3/8. What am I trying to say? It's like a 1/8, 1/8. My bad. Yeah, so the impact driver, the only bit that we had is a 1/8 inch drive, and the only 3/8 inch socket we had takes a 1/4 inch drive. So I had to go hunt down which which I actually had planned for this because the 3/8 inch socket I found a an adapter that you put it on a 1/8 inch drive, and it scales up to a 1/4 inch drive specifically for like when you have that, and I had it on on the 3/8 socket because so our vacuum hoses our filters are on the vacuum secured with a giant hose clamp that takes a 10 millimeter bolt, It's got like a bolt head on it for tightening it, and it takes 10 millimeter sockets, but they're all worn down from from being used, from being taken down like pretty much every day to get cleaned and swapped out and whatnot. So they're all worn down. So it's a 3/8 inch that fits perfectly. That's how worn down they are. It went from a 10 millimeter to a 3/8. 10 millimeter 3/8 inch. But anyway, so I actually had planned ahead for that being a 1/4 inch drive by finding a 3/8 inch to a 1/8 inch to a 1/4 inch drive adapter and just keeping it on the 3/8 inch socket. Well, I needed it to take that thing off, and somebody had used it, and both of them were in complete opposite sides of the wash. So I had to hunt them down, get it, and get it on there. Got the thing off, stuck the pipe cleaner all the way through it, and it got stuck at the end. And I was like, you gotta be kidding me. And because I'd been here for what, like 7 hours at this point, 7.5 hours. I was about ready to go home. I got there at 10:30. My shift ended at 6. Um, and I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Um, and so I got that. It got stuck. Well, not stuck, but like wouldn't push the thing out. So I was like, all right, so I have to do this the hard way with that giant pipe wrench. And I got up there and I'm messing with it, and some lady comes up and is like, "Yo, how do the mat washers work?" And so I had to explain that all you do is put your mat, or all you have to do is put your mat in face down, and the machine does it for you. Like it's pretty simple. I mean, a lot of people don't know how they work. A lot of people don't even know that we have them. You have to point them out. But once you get the hang of it, it's simple. You just put your mat in face down, and the thing does the rest of it itself. In like 2 seconds. It's fast. It's fast and it's effective. Anyways, um, so I'm up on a step ladder with, well, a step stool, I should say, not even a full ladder. It's just a 2-step stool. I'm on that thing, giant pipe wrench, trying to get this sucker off of here. It won't budge. And then out of nowhere, the thing that screws off that I was talking about earlier just decides to come off. Like, just decides to give way and screw off. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. I've spent an hour doing this just for this to happen. And I got the lady's scarf out of there, and it was huge. Like, I don't know how it managed to get that far into it without balling up and clogging something, because it was a massive scarf. So I got that, and then I had to get everything put back together and everything. Oh, and she had left while I was trying to get this. She said, "Oh, I'll just come back for it later." And well, she hadn't been back by the time I got back. Mm, got back. By the time I left, she hadn't been back. So I don't know if she got her scarf back or not. But that's about how my day went. Um, I don't know really what else to talk about. That's pretty much just what happened at work today. Um, long story short, TLDR um is we got super busy out of nowhere, um and then I got soloed by a vacuum pretty much. And that's pretty much it. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. And I'm guessing this is probably going to become a series. I'm going to name it Yap Chronicles.